said again in the last video that we had high hopes for October. We had some competitions entered, and of course they have all been cancelled so far. I think the first weekend in October, the long weekend, there was actually a few things that went ahead, but we were busy. We went away that weekend. And since then, the following weekend, we had 2 things entered, one for the Saturday, one for the Sunday, and they were both cancelled due to the wet weather, which is understandable somewhat. We had 5 inches of rain in the week leading up to that. We had some lovely river views from our house, and we can actually see the water from our kitchen. We know the river's high. So it was not to be, and I should probably stop jinxing myself, but we have a few more things entered for later on in October, heading into November. So touch wood, a few things do actually go ahead and we get to go somewhere. In the meantime, here we are, still working on Teigr. It's as I just said, it's been very wet, so it's been a bit more stop-start than I would have liked. You know, ideally, I'd be a lot further along with him, but life has just gotten in the way. Life, weather, things, and it is what it is. So anyway, we're here. We're getting on and off with the saddle. Lily's moving around in the box with him on her own in the saddle, and he's been out in the round yard a couple of times, and she's been on him, and I think he's had 2 now. Little rides in the round yard off the lead. With all the rain that we've been having, it's been pretty hard to get much done outside. It's been pretty consistent. Or we've been unlucky in that, you know, we have something to do, we have to go somewhere, and we just can't get the timing right. That it's nice when we're not able to go and ride and do him, and then when it is time to do him, it's pouring with rain. So we've done a fair bit of stuff in the stable, mostly just getting on and off both sides, and sort of moving around in the stable. We're lucky he's small and the stable's big enough that, you know, they can turn easily both ways, change direction, sort of proper walk in circles, not just, you know, standing in the middle and turning a bit. So that's been something, but really we haven't sort of been able to do too much more than that with him. We get to going outside in a little. Another lovely wet day in the southern tablelands. Just beautiful. Hello, Teigr. This is the first time that Lily's done all of the backing work herself. She helped me out a bit with Reese, but this is the first time that she's the one doing it all, and it's hard for me as a parent, you know, saying, off you go, you get on this 3-year-old colt and break it in. So I've been trying to take it quite steady too. It's very hard watching. I'm the sort of person I'd much rather do it, you know, when we're competing, her and I together, I'd much rather me doing it. I don't get anywhere near as nervous doing it as I do watching Lily do it. And it's 10 times worse with this breaking in. So we're taking it nice and steady. It's not going to be anything that's done in a rush. But yeah, it's so hard being the one on the ground telling her what to do. I find it very difficult and very stressful. So this is his, he's been out in the round yard. I think there was like one ride before this, maybe two, where I led her around. And you know, if it was me, I'd probably just get on and go. But I can't do that as the parent. And you know, she's only young. I know when I was her age, I was working with horses. I was doing this kind of stuff as a job. But it's always different when you're the parent as it is when you're the one doing it. It's much more stressful. So we led around a few times, and you'll see in a little bit that we take the lead off and they go for a little walk around on their own. I can tell you, my heart was absolutely pounding. I didn't tell Lily that, but so stressful. But anyway, they survived, we survived, I survived. They had a nice little walk on their own, and then we do it again the next day. This is where we're at right now with him. He's walking around the round yard on their own. I'll probably leave his backing videos here for a bit. We'll come back to it a little bit further down the track when there's a bit more going on and show his progress, hopefully. And yeah, in the meantime, it'd be really awesome if we managed to get out to some competitions. So I think the next one that we have plans for is still a few weeks away, and we'll just cross our fingers and hope for the best for that.
How do dressage people break in? Like dressage,
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.